And we are here with Alma College. This is the pregame press conference for round one of the NCAA Division III football tournament in 2023. From Alma College, this is the full representatives from the Scots. We have Carter St. John, Jason Couch, Odin Sordini, and Jerome Robertson. Gentlemen, congratulations on a fantastic season and your qualification for the playoffs. Coach Couch, do you have anything to say as an opening statement?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think I'm surrounded right now by some incredible young men, and they're the reason we're here. Them and 36 seniors and guys that are working their tails off every single day, and so I'm very proud of the Scots and what they've done this season thus far, and really fortunate to be back here again, and playoffs, there's nothing like it, so we're excited for tomorrow.
Carter St. John, shifting over to you, last year you earned/received the job kind of in the second or third week. This year you come in, you are the bona fide starter from day one. What's the difference like this year to last year? We've all seen the statistical difference, but what's the difference been like from your angle, just having a full season of knowing you were the guy coming in?
Yeah, I think that's just it. The full season, being able to kind of knock off some stuff of being a freshman, kind of not sure what I'm doing. Now being able to kind of be the guy that people are looking to, just having the confidence in my teammates and from my teammates, just going off of that as they see me as a leader, hoping to lead them to a few more victories.
Yeah, definitely. Down the line, you talked about 36 seniors on the roster. Odin Sordini, you're a fifth year, one of 36 guys who may or may not be departing next year. Talk to us about what does the difference feel like between this year and last year? Last year, you were a veteran defense. This year, it's like a super veteran defense. 10 out of 11 starters are seniors on the roster. What's the difference been from last year to this year to kind of keep up a rapid turnover rate and just kind of keep doing your thing?
I don't think there's a lot of a difference because we have pretty much the same players. But last year, just playing those 12 games together just added to this year. So we kind of just carried forward with that. So with experience together, I think that's the difference from last year to this year.
Yeah, and one part of that vaunted defense has been the front four, which has just been massive. Jerome Robertson, 6 sacks on the year, leads the team. The defensive line, one of the deepest units on that defense. What's the benefit to you of like from your angle on being able to play on such a deep unit that can rotate 4, 5, 6 guys throughout at any given point?
Oh, it's amazing. You always have a fresh guy out there. You don't have to worry about a drop-off. You just know whoever's in is going to get the job done. And that's been really big for us to keep people healthy throughout the season.
Yeah, definitely. We do have John Beerbower from the Almanian here. John, you have some questions to ask?
Yeah, so I have first for the 3 players here right now. Last year was a new experience, getting playoff games under the belt. How do you guys change your prep for this year, if you change it at all, with having 2 games of experience, knowing what you're coming into now?
For us, personally, I know as a defensive side, it's just we just want to do better and just excel that one more step from last year. Now that we have it one under our belt, we just know what we have to do coming into it.
I'll just say, last year everything was new to us, so we really didn't know what to expect. We were nervous, and then this year comes and we're in a similar situation, and we still have those nerves there, but it's not a new experience for us, so we're ready.
Yeah, kind of just like what Odin said. Coach Couch talked to us before, and he mentioned how he was new, going into a whole bunch of meetings. He didn't know what was going on. Now I hope he's a little bit more ready, and hopefully so are we. But it's just that now we're a little more comfortable in the position we're in now.
And then this one's over to our seniors over here, Odin and Rome. There's some younger guys on the team now that don't have any playoff experience. How do you keep them cool-minded going into it without letting nerves get the best of them?
It's hard because until you actually play are in the situation, you still have doubts, like what's going to happen. So you're going to be nervous, and it's hard to replicate that. But I think this year, the younger classmen have accepted every role that they're in and have really like taken over their roles and are ready.
Yeah, kind of like Odin said, it's like everybody's accepting with the roles and kind of just explaining to them how we were last year. Like nobody was expecting or knew what was going on. We were in playoffs, so kind of just explaining to them how we felt and moving on from there. It's a really good group of freshmen, so they're really good at adapting with new surroundings and new things.
One question that did come in from Pat Coleman at d3football.com. We might have already kind of answered this as a collective, but I'll go ahead and ask it for him anyway here. How has the playoff experience this year maybe felt different to last year now that you have been through those steps and gotten to host twice?
Anybody want it, or?
Last year, I think kind of our whole season was we were underdogs the whole time, picked second to last before the season started, and now we're picked first. So being the underdogs last year, I think we were a little more kind of antsy and just want like, oh boy, we made the playoffs, like let's go. Now we actually want to hopefully make statements in the playoffs now that we're the big guys in the conference.
Yeah, personally for me, I think a lot of the team, we didn't take the first 10 lightly by any means, right? And we focus on every single practice and getting better every single day. But this is where we wanted to be. This is where we strive to get back to. And we're, like I said earlier, we're fortunate. We know we're one of 32, and if you advance, means you get to spend another week together. And these guys have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with them, and that's all I can hope for is I get to spend Monday with them, and we get to prepare for whoever's next.
Yeah, and obviously you guys, the host institution this time around, what's the significance to you guys? What does it mean to you that you get to go out and play in this caliber of game, and you get to do it on altered version of, but and nonetheless your home turf?
Yeah, playoffs are amazing, and then being at home for the playoffs, really cool experience, but any team would be happy to be at home. I think being on Bulky and all the fans around us, like sometimes the fans are as hyped as us, even though they're not even playing. Just the atmosphere they bring is amazing.
Yeah, kind of like Coach Gal said, it's like we're one of 32 teams, so it's like we're getting the best of the best, and you always want to be where all our fans and stuff are at, so you never know if you have one more week. So it's always great to be at home to play one more time there.
And I'll add from an alumni standpoint, they're very excited. I can tell you from my 100+ texts and emails that there's going to be a lot of alumni here, and who knows where you travel to, but some wouldn't be able to make that, right, with other obligations and things. And so I know they're going to be here tomorrow, and that atmosphere, like Odin said, is pretty darn electric. And we have a special environment here, and until you go on the road and see other games, and we've outnumbered home teams with our fans. That's pretty incredible. It's fun.
Yeah, turning our attention to kind of the task at hand tomorrow, you have a very talented DePauw team coming in, 10 wins, no losses, just like yourself, and coming off of a really electric double overtime win in the Monon Bell game. What does it take for you to be sitting at this table as the advancing team tomorrow against a really, really tough opponent?
We have to focus on us, right? We've said it countless times. They probably are sick of hearing me say it, but we focus on us, and they are a very good team. These guys know that, right? We've watched film and we've prepared for it. that game that they played in last week that atmosphere was pretty darn amazing for them. To be honest with you, I'm a little jealous of that rivalry and that trophy and the crowds that they have. But these guys know we have to focus on playing our game. They're going to make big plays. We just play the next play and get ready for a 60-minute battle, and that's what we're counting on, and wouldn't want anything less.
Awesome. Does anyone have anything to add as sort of a closing statement before we let you guys go? Yeah, go ahead.
This is for Carter. Being from the Indianapolis area, is playing DePaul any different, just being a closer team? I mean, normally you're playing other Michigan teams. Is there just a difference coming to this game, or is it just the same as any other one for you?
I mean, it's still a game, but I think it's a little more just because I know a few guys on the roster. A few of them went to Chittard with me in high school, so it'll be fun to play against them. A few guys, like their quarterback went to Cathedral, beat me in high school, so it's a little salty in my mouth, but yeah, it'll be cool to play against them.
Thank you.
Still holds a grudge. He still holds a grudge. Does anybody have anything to add kind of as a closing statement before we let you guys get out of here and prepare?
I think I have to thank our fans. You've always supported us, and it's overwhelming. It's fantastic, and we greatly appreciate it. And heck, I'm going to close it out like I do my radio shows, if that's all right, with a big old "Go Scots!"